In the early morning haze of Central Africa, when the forest still breathes slowly and the air carries the scent of wet leaves and ancient soil, a presence moves almost invisibly among the trees. There is no rush, no urgency, only weight and certainty. This is the world of the gorilla, an animal whose immense strength is matched only by its silence. Unlike predators that announce themselves with speed or sound, the gorilla exists as a quiet force, shaping the forest simply by being part of it. Gorillas belong to the great apes, sharing a deep evolutionary lineage with chimpanzees, orangutans, and humans. Their story begins millions of years ago, when ancestral primates adapted to a life both on the ground and in the trees. Over time, as forests thickened and food sources became abundant but scattered, gorillas evolved bodies built not for speed, but for endurance and power. Massive chests, long muscular arms, and broad hands capable of gripping branches or bending vegetation became defining features. Every physical trait points towards survival through strength without aggression. The gorilla's body is a study in controlled power. Adult males, known as silverbacks, can weigh over 180 kilograms, their muscles layered beneath thick skin and dense fur. Yet this power is rarely displayed. Gorillas do not hunt, do not chase, and do not dominate their environment through violence. Instead, their strength is used to move through dense undergrowth, to break tough vegetation, and occasionally, to defend their family when absolutely necessary. Even then, confrontation is often avoided. Displays of chest beating, vocalizations, and posture usually replace physical conflict. Their intelligence reveals itself not through tools alone, but through emotional awareness and social sensitivity. Gorillas live in structured family groups led by a dominant silverback, whose role is not tyranny but protection. He decides where the group travels, mediates conflicts, and stands between danger and his family. Females form deep bonds with their offspring, nurturing them over many years. Young gorillas learn through observation, imitation, and play, developing social skills that mirror aspects of human childhood. Communication among gorillas is subtle yet complex. Low grunts, soft hoots, body posture, and eye contact convey meaning. Silence itself is a language. A calm group moves almost without sound, each member aware of the other's position and intent. This quiet coordination allows them to exist in an environment filled with potential threats without constantly drawing attention. Their diet reflects their role as architects of the forest. Gorillas are primarily herbivores, consuming leaves, stems, fruit, bark, and shoots. As they move and feed, they disperse seeds across vast areas, enabling plant regeneration. Paths carved by gorilla groups become corridors for other animals. In this way, the gorilla does not merely inhabit the forest, it actively shapes it. Despite their power and importance, gorillas are vulnerable. Their slow reproduction rate, deep attachment to specific habitats, and peaceful nature leave them exposed to external pressures. As forests shrink and human presence expands, the gorilla's ancient balance with its environment begins to fracture. As the sun rises higher and light filters through the canopy, the gorilla's world becomes more visible, yet no less fragile. Each day follows a rhythm refined over thousands of generations. Feeding, resting, social interaction, and movement occur in a calm cycle, governed not by clocks but by instinct and environmental cues. There is no excess. Energy is conserved. Everything has purpose. The social structure of gorilla groups is one of nature's most stable systems. A silverback may lead a group for many years, sometimes decades, building trust through consistency rather than force. His presence alone reduces conflict. When danger appears, whether from predators or unfamiliar humans, the silverback positions himself between the threat and his family. Often, his size and confidence are enough. Violence remains the last option, not the first. Young males eventually leave the group, embarking on solitary journeys that may last years before they form families of their own. This period is filled with uncertainty, yet it is essential for genetic diversity. Females, meanwhile, may transfer between groups, guided by instinct and opportunity. These movements maintain balance across populations, a delicate system now disrupted by fragmented habitats. Gorillas possess remarkable emotional depth. They grieve lost companions, show affection through touch, and exhibit curiosity toward unfamiliar objects. Studies have shown their ability to recognize themselves, understand cause and effect, and even learn basic symbolic communication. Yet these capabilities remain understated, overshadowed by misconceptions rooted in fear and myth. Human impact has become the greatest challenge gorillas face. Deforestation, poaching, disease transmission, and climate change threaten their survival. A single human illness can devastate an entire gorilla group. Roads cut through forests isolate populations, reducing genetic exchange. What once was a continuous green world becomes a series of shrinking islands. Conservation efforts have shown that recovery is possible. Protected reserves, community education, and ecotourism initiatives have stabilized some populations. When local communities benefit from preserving gorillas rather than exploiting them, coexistence becomes achievable. The gorilla's survival, in many ways, reflects humanity's ability to choose restraint over dominance. In the end, the gorilla stands as a mirror. Powerful yet gentle, intelligent yet humble, ancient yet vulnerable, its future depends not on its strength, but on ours, our capacity to protect rather than destroy. As the forest grows quiet once more and the gorilla settles into rest, the question remains not whether the gorilla can survive the modern world, but whether the modern world can survive without the gorilla.